Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This video is for class 10 students preparing for Maharashtra Board. In last video, we had already discussed about heredity, and today in this video we are going to discuss about evolution and the evidences of evolution. But before starting with the lecture, please like and subscribe my channel. Let's see some questions. What is the function of appendix of our digestive system? Yes, but in human being it does not have any function. Are our wisdom teeth really useful for chewing the food? No. Wisdom teeth is not used for chewing in human beings. It is used in other animals. Why are many species of animals and birds getting extinct? There are many reasons for this. Few are mentioned here, like overexploitation, pollution, deforestation, and climate changes. Let's start with the definition of evolution. It is the gradual change occurring in living organism over a long duration of time. Evolution एक दिन एक साल में नहीं होता. It takes crores of years, and these changes are slowly and gradually. Or formation of new species due to changes in specific characters for several generations of living organism as a response to natural selection is called as evolution. History of evolution. लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म अर्थ पे कैसे आए कब आए वो यहाँ पे दिखाया गया है 3.5 बिलियन ईयर अगो लाइफ हैड बीन नॉन एग्जिस्टेंट ऑन अर्थ कोई भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स नहीं था ओनली सिंपल एलिमेंट्स वर प्रेजेंट इन द एनवायरमेंट लाइक ओशन एंड अर्थ सिंपल टाइप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक एंड इनऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स में हैव फॉर्म्ड फ्रॉम दोस और धीरे धीरे कॉम्प्लेक्स कंपाउंड्स फॉर्म हुए लाइक प्रोटीन्स एंड न्यूक्लिक एसिड उसके बाद फर्स्ट प्रिमिटिव सेल फॉर्म हुआ and those cell ka number increased at the cost of surrounding chemicals. After that, the number of those cells increased and some shows good growth whereas some perished. Perished means they died or removed from the nature. Evolution. Yes, here whatever points we had discussed before, it is given in flowchart that 3.5 billion year ago there were no life on the earth, but simple elements were present like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, simple single elements. धीरे धीरे organic and inorganic compounds form हुए, then complex organic compounds form हुए like proteins and nucleic acids, and by using this, first primitive type of cell is formed. और धीरे धीरे इस cell का number increase हुआ and it created a diversity. Diversity means the variety. At present, crores of species of plants and animals with huge diversity regarding shape and complexity are present on the earth. Animal diversity ranges from unicellular amoeba, paramecium to man and giant whale. The plant diversity ranging from unicellular chlorella to the huge banyan tree. And the life exists on earth everywhere from equator to both the poles. Organisms are present at all the places like air, water, land, and rock. Different theories about origin and evolution have been proposed till today, but out of which gradual development is most widely accepted. Theory of evolution. The first living material was formed in ocean and its name is protoplasm. Slowly, the unicellular organisms were formed and gradually they changed into larger and more complex organisms. And all these changes were very slow and gradual. This took around 300 crore years. The changes in development in living organism had been all round and multi-dimensional. Therefore, evolution is organizational process. Progressive development of plants and animals from the ancestors having different structural and functional organization is called evolution. Now there are evidences of evolution. Evidences means proof. So there are total 6 evidences: morphological evidence, anatomical evidence, paleontological evidence, vestigial organs, connecting link, and embryological evidences. We will discuss each evidence in detail. So first we'll discuss morphological evidence. It is based on the external similarity. So see the picture. It shows three animals. So these animals shows external similarity like structure of mouth, position of eyes, structure of nostril and ear pinna, and also thickly distributed hairs on the body. All this indicates that their origin must be same and therefore they have common ancestor. Next, the plant shows similarities like leaf shape, leaf venation, leaf petiole. This also indicates that their origin may be common. Second evidence, anatomical evidence. It is based on the similarities in bone and bony joints. So see these four pictures of human hand, foreleg of ox, patagium of bat and flipper of whale. All these pictures look different from external and their function is also different, but the internal structure of bones and bony joints are same. This indicates they may have common ancestor. Let's see some questions. Which are the different organs in human body? There are many organs, but few are mentioned here, like heart, kidneys, lungs, liver, stomach, and mouth. Is each of the organs useful to organism? Yes, most of the organs are useful to the animals, but certain organs do not perform any functions and they are called as vestigial organs. So the third evidence is vestigial organs. The definition is degenerated or underdeveloped useless organs of organisms are called as vestigial organs. This is the picture of appendix present below the large intestine in human. This is ear muscles. Here it shows wisdom teeth and tailbone. These all are present in human being. So specific structure in the body is useful under certain situation, but the same structure under different situation may become useless or even harmful. तो ये जो structures है, they are not useful to the human being, but they may be useful to the other animals. Let's see some examples. The first one is appendix. It is useless to human but useful to the ruminants. Second, muscles of ear pinna. It is useless to human but useful in monkeys. There are some other vestigial organs in human. Tailbone, which is also called as coccyx, wisdom teeth and bony body hairs. Fourth evidence, paleontological evidence. It is based on the study of remnants and impressions that remain preserved underground. If we'll see the picture, it shows the fossils. Now what are fossils? When large number of organisms get buried due to disasters like flood, earthquake, volcanoes, they form remnants and impressions preserved underground, which are called as fossils. Look at this picture. It shows that vertebrates have been evolved from the invertebrates. So invertebrates are present in the lower earth crust, whereas the vertebrates are found in upper top layer of the earth crust. Why to study the fossil? It helped to study about the organism that lived in the past. The oldest fossils are buried deep in the earth crust, while younger ones occupy the upper surfaces. This picture shows that invertebrates are found buried deep and belong to the Paleozoic era. Invertebrates कौन से era में थे? Paleozoic era में. And reptiles were more dominant in Mesozoic era, whereas birds and mammals are present in Cenozoic era. Therefore, it seems that vertebrates have been slowly originated from the invertebrates. Now, the carbon dating method, it is the method to determine the age of the fossils. So, when any living organism die, the carbon consumption of those animals and plants stops and only the decaying process starts. The ratio of C12 and C14 was initially constant, but later it started changing. And the time passed since the death of the plant or animal can be calculated by measuring the radioactivity of C14 and the ratio of C14 to C12 present in their body, and this helped to identify the age of the fossil और किसी भी animal या plant का death कब हुआ है कितने दिन पहले हुआ है that we can determine like in CID or in forensic studies. Fifth evidence, connecting links. Some plants and animals shows character of two different groups. Therefore, they are called as connecting links. So here three pictures are shown, duckbill platypus, lungfish and peripatus. So let's discuss one by one. Duckbill platypus, it is a connecting link between reptile and mammal because it shows the characters of reptile like it lays the egg and also shows the presence of mammary glands and hair like mammals. Second, lungfish. It is a connecting link between fish and amphibian because even it is the fish but it performs respiration with the help of lungs. The third one, which is very important, peripatus. It is a connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. It shows segmented body, thin cuticle and parapodia-like organs similar to Annelida, whereas it also shows the tracheal respiration and open circulatory system similar to Arthropoda. Therefore, it is a link between Annelida and Arthropoda. The last evidence, embryological evidence. The study of embryonic development is called as embryological evidence. If you see this picture of fish, salamander, tortoise, chicken, pig, cow, rabbit and man. It shows the comparative study of embryonic development stages of various vertebrates. It also shows that all embryos shows similarities during initial stages, but slowly as they grow, the similarity decreases and they form variety of animals. But similarity in initial stages indicate the common origin of all these animals. Important questions from this topic are given here. You can practice it. Thank you.